Hey guys, welcome back to hemorrdroids.net. My name's Andy and I'm here to show you today something the good people at Gametel have sent me, which is basically a smart controller for smarter phones. So it is effectively, just as you can see from the image there, you sort of pop your phone in the top and the controller sits underneath. There it is. I quite like on the back here how you have the QR codes for the driver and for a demo film. We'll come to that shortly. Need to get into the actual product. So there is a user guide anyway. It's a little odd. I thought that was what this was for, but okay, yeah, fair enough. So there's a guide explaining how to fit the device in and how it all sets up. So let's pop that aside for the moment. Let's look at the actual It feels slightly hollow, but then I suppose there probably isn't much that goes inside it, so hard for it to feel any other way, I guess. The buttons themselves feel pretty good. I can feel, you can perhaps see that's spring-loaded. So let's just try, for example, oh my goodness. There it is in place. So it's reasonably, that's quite a good fit. That's not coming out by any means. That's kind of slightly rubberized, so they're fitting well to the device. So let's try something. Use Google goggles to hopefully probably pick up. That's the one we need. So there it is. Download the driver. Just in case you want to use either of those, you can watch the demo, take the codes from there, look. Do I have to do anything in particular? Turn on Bluetooth. Okay, so I'm back. I've now charged the device for sort of half an hour or so using regular micro USB like you would with your phone, so that's good. You probably won't need a new charger or anything like that. Now, in theory, I hold down 4,000, 2,000, 3,000. There we go. Right. So now we go into Gametel. Now we've got the green light. Add device. Scanning. Come on. So you've got to assume that's it. There we go. Trying to connect. Where would it be showing that, I wonder? Select input method. Gametel. Downloading games list. Now, I did already install one, so do I have to run it from here, or which did I do? Reckless Getaway. Oh, I see. So yeah, this is that just lists the games you can play. So I guess I could have gone straight in through. Oh. Because I've not actually loaded it up yet. So I shall skip ahead for you so you don't have to wait for this. Show you something I've noticed. I've put it in, and because it's gripping on the volume, there we go. You've got to be very careful with this position. If I push it back and down a bit, yeah, so I have to lift it forward slightly so that it sits in it without pressing the volume key. I suppose I could perhaps turn it upside down and it wouldn't have that issue, but for the moment it seems to be okay. In fact, I tried it upside down and it doesn't rotate. It doesn't rotate that way, unfortunately, so we are stuck with it as it is. Can we get on with it, please? Right, so I can't use the controls at this point to move through, but not really a problem, is it, I suppose? Well, I've never actually played the game before, unfortunately. You guys know I'm not a huge gamer. It's certainly very responsive. I don't know how well you can see. Oops. Okay, so one of the outside buttons apparently is kind of the pause button. You would hope that the start and select don't seem to do anything. In fact, at this point, I don't think any of the buttons apart from the pause button do anything, but then that's fine. I mean, that's the game more than the controller, I would suspect. So here's another game. I think I've reviewed this at one point before. I seem to remember it was relatively fun. So again, it feels very responsive. It does make the game a different experience. I do find on-screen controls very annoying, but it's very responsive. I probably assume I can. Yeah, I mean, I could still use on-screen controls if I so desired. They're coming. So again, not much to do with the buttons. I'm going to see what else I can find for you. Now we're trying R-Type. This one I can move around the menu using the control pad. Normal. What was that? Have we started or? Oh, okay. I'm not sure what that was. Oh dear. This is why I don't play many games. I'm not very good. So actually, again, none of the other buttons seem to do anything. Maybe I get it. Oh. Am I supposed to... what? I should point out there are shoulder buttons as well, either side, look. But again, I seem to have an odd... Oh, what's that doing? I don't know. Never going to find out. Sure, I'm charging up a big... Look at that rocking. But yeah, I mean, it's very responsive again. I'm just not very good at the game. So, what I thought I would try though... How do I actually quit the game? This menu, filter settings, main menu, yes. I think, yeah, the right button was on. So, what I'd like to try is what happens to a game that isn't listed as supported. So this is Backbreaker Football, quite a simple game. Whatever, let's just go. See, it shows me all the on screen, but will it realise and... Oh. Getting the old volume issues again. Skip whatever you're doing, come on. Oh. So the right one is kind of a... No, so... No, it does nothing. So it does look like... Oh, he's come back to... It does look like it has to be a game that's sort of officially supported. And also I noticed when I went into the market to find like just a regular game that it's the pad is my default keyboard, so at the minute I can't type anything. So let's see what happens when I just turn it off, come back on the way out. Go back into Gametel, there it is. How do I... So disconnect. So we're now disconnected. Take this back out. Now when I go to the market, I've got my keyboard back. So that's fine, that's alright then. I don't know if that's off or on though. So there we go. They claim there's about 50 supported games at the moment. I couldn't really see any sports games, which was a shame. They mainly look to be sort of driving and some puzzle games. But I'm sure that more people will start adding support, hopefully. It's quite a light device, plasticky device, but at the same time it feels pretty sturdy. I wouldn't be too worried about just throwing it into my bag. You know, that doesn't by any means feel like... Well, no, it doesn't feel like it would come off. That feels sturdily, and these buttons are, you know, it feels well made, let's put it that way. At the moment it's £50. I think you can get it from Amazon. And if you're a big gamer, then I think it's probably money well spent. They did feel very good. The games I was playing were much better. I wouldn't enjoy them at all playing with on screen, generally, but I can see the appeal using the device. So worth a look. So there we go. It's the Gametel pad. My name's Andy. hemorrdroids.net.